Today we're going to determine parental genotypes by using Punnett squares to make an alien offspring. So welcome scientists. You were just given the dream chance to create an alien. You'll develop genotypes for each alien parent. You'll use genotypes to illustrate each alien's phenotype. After you create the genotypes for each parent, you'll create Punnett squares to determine what their offspring will look like. You're going to need a couple worksheets to complete this. The first one is being this key list of alleles that will code for 8 different traits that the offspring will have. The second being will be this worksheet and this website. This website, randomwordgenerator.com/coin-flip PHP, will navigate you over to this link. Once you're on this website and it says coin flip, it says number of coins, use the plus arrow or the up arrow to get to 2, and then go back to this worksheet. Once you're at this worksheet here, you are going to randomly flip your coins and fill out the worksheet as so. As you see, you have heads and you have tails. I'm going to mark it heads, and I'm going to mark it tails. And then you would do again for mother's traits and for father. To figure out what these heads, tails mean, we have to go back to the original worksheet. Heads meaning dominant, and tails meaning recessive. Your dominant gene is going to be all of your uppercase letters, and your recessive gene is going to be all of your lowercase letters. So in my example, I have heads and tails, so I have one uppercase and I have one lowercase. My alleles are going to be the following. It's going to be a capital lowercase h. Going back to our worksheet, capital lowercase codes for heterozygous. If I have heterozygous for the genotype, we need to figure out the phenotype. Going back to our key, we know that we have one dominant allele, so therefore my phenotype must be having a large head. So I'm going to put in large head. Large head. You would continue doing the coin flips to determine the genotypes of each and cross-reference those genotype alleles with the phenotypes. Again, do that for mom, do that for dad. I'm going to second part is, let's say if my example led to the following for head size. You have to you're going to have to cross both of these parents' genotypes using a Punnett square. I know my example has changed from earlier, so I'm still going to put mother's alleles on the top of the Punnett square, and I'm going to put dad's alleles onto the left-hand side of the Punnett square. And then you cross these as following. So you have you have homozygous dominant, heterozygous, and heterozygous again. So this leads me to 50%, 50%. If it is an even split like this, to select the phenotype, go back to the coin generator and just look at this top coin, well, the left coin. If it's heads, we'll say it's a large head. If it's tails, we'll say it's a small head. So let's flip this coin. We see that's tails. So our phenotype is going to be small head. You're going to write this on that line. Once you have crossed all of the offspring's traits, you're going to go to this page And you are going to draw in your monsters with their right phenotypes that they have. We'll have mom, and we have dad, and here is going to be the offspring.